Welcome back, everybody, to WagerTalk TV. I have two NBA playoff winners for you on Saturday night, April the 25th, and the coming games between the New York Knicks at the Atlanta Hawks and also the Denver Nuggets at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Will the Knicks be able to rebound and even the series up after losing two heartbreakers by a single point? Will Atlanta be able to take a commanding 3-1 lead, or is the total the best way to go in this game and the best betting value? Also, Denver and Minnesota. Will the Denver Nuggets be able to even this series up at 2-2? And will the Minnesota Timberwolves win their third game in a row in this series and take a commanding 3-1 lead? I have those answers and much more coming up in just a second, folks. If you like videos such as the ones you're watching or the one you're watching right now, be kind enough to give my video today a like. It goes a long way in keeping the volume of videos I put out here on WagerTalk TV alive, and also keeps the folks over at WagerTalk TV happy with me, because I'm certainly trying to keep you happy by winning a hell of a lot more than I lose and giving you quality content every time I appear here on WagerTalk TV. And secondly, folks, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, WagerTalk TV, it's 100% or 100% free to do so. Just hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the alert notification bell for WagerTalk TV as well. Let us know who you like on Saturday's NBA playoff card. Leave your pick or picks in the comments section. All right, New York at Atlanta, 6 o'clock Eastern time, opening tip slated for. And I'm going to look at the total in this game, 214.5. The Knicks are coming off a 109-108 loss at Atlanta in Game 3. And that came as they were a 1.5-point road favorite in that contest. The Knicks have played 7-0 to the over this year on the road when coming off a road favorite upset loss in their previous game. And those 7 games average a combined 242.8 points scored per contest. The Atlanta Hawks, by the way, when coming off a win by 6 points or fewer this year, and the total is 232.5 or less like it is tonight, they've played 5-1 to the over in those situations, and there was a combined average of 227.1 points scored per game in those 6 contests. The first 3 games of the series, we've seen 2 unders and 1 over, and all of them, all the results came right around the number. I mean, you look at Game 1, 217 points scored. Game 2, 213, and Game 3, 215 points scored. And, it very easily could have went 3-0 over, or very easily could have went 3-0 under in the first 3 games. However, keep this in mind. Those games hovered right around the number, despite the fact that Atlanta shot just 70.6% from the free throw line in those 3 games. And this is a team that hits 77.1% of their free throws on the season. So I think that trend is highly unlikely to continue. I don't know if they'll shoot in the 80s, but I would think they certainly would shoot higher than that 70.6% average in the first 3 games. And that might be enough to catapult this game to go over the total. And I'm counting on that to occur, not only for that reason, but just because of the other factors I also mentioned as well. And I'm going with the Knicks in Atlanta over 214.5 on Saturday, April 25th. Denver at Minnesota, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time tip. Denver is a 1.5-point favorite, and the total in this game is 229.5. A couple of firsts happened for Denver in Game 3 of this series. First of all, they lost 113-96 at Minnesota in Game 3. And in that game, they shot a horrible 34.1% from the field. It was the first time all season long the Denver Nuggets shot less than 40% from the field in a game. And it was also the first time all season long they scored less than 100 points. Again, unlikely we'll see those kind of shooting numbers, and that low scoring of an output from Denver in Game 4. And this is a Denver team coming off 2 consecutive losses in games 2 and 3. They're down 2-1 in a series. They'll have a ton of desperation and urgency to avoid a 3-1 series deficit and go back home and regain home court advantage by winning in Game 4. Denver's only lost 3 games in a row once all season long. As a matter of fact, they're 6-1 straight up after back-to-back losses, and their only loss in that sequence came in overtime. So 6-1 straight up off back-to-back losses this season, with their only loss coming in extra time. So again, they've rebounded nicely off 2 straight losses. As a matter of fact, they're 6-1 straight off back-to-back losses, and that's pretty good numbers. In Minnesota, by the way, off back-to-back wins, they're 0-4 in their last 4, coming off back-to-back wins and being outscored by 15 points per game in those contests. So they haven't won 3 in a row since early March. So again, between the desperation and urgency and Denver's resiliency after losing 2 games in a row, in Minnesota's ineptness over the last month and a half or so off back-to-back wins, I like the Denver Nuggets here, but instead of laying the 1.5, I'm going to go Denver minus 118 over Minnesota on the money line. Let me get that up for you right here. The Knicks and Hawks over 214.5. The Nuggets minus 118 on the money line over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Folks, had a nice winner last night on the Boston Celtics. We got a little bit lucky, but we'll take it. And we're now 155-111 with our NBA postseason picks since 2021. That's good for 58%. And during that time, folks, I've made 129.52 units in net profit in the NBA playoffs since 2021. Folks, that's getting it done at the most crucial time of year. I have a couple picks up for Saturday, and you can get them by going to my personal link over at WagerTalk.com, which is wt.buzz/RB. That's wt.buzz/RB. Also, folks, you can get all the archives of my videos. If you missed some of them and you want to look back and see how I've been doing, it's all transparent. It's right there for you to see. You can go to wt.buzz/Ross TV. wt.buzz/Ross TV. For Ross Benjamin and WagerTalk TV. Have a great day, folks. Take care and God bless.